Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us for the AFGE Union College Benefit info session. Today, we're really going to talk about what the Union College Benefit for AFGE is and who can take advantage of it. Then we're going to open it up for any sort of questions you might have at the end. So what the Union College Benefit is, it is a network of colleges across the United States that offer deep tuition discounts on an undergraduate or graduate certificate, an associate's, a bachelor's, a master's, or even a doctoral degree to union members and your entire family. The program's 100% online, so students never have to go on campus to take any sort of exams. And you have 24/7 access to your classroom. So anytime, day or night, you can go in, you can do your readings, your assignments, your lectures. There's not a certain time each day you need to spend in class. You do have due dates in class, though, so you have to make sure all of your assignments are done by those due dates. And if students wish to go on campus, they can as well for that same tuition discount. We just really couldn't negotiate a discount on room and board or meal plans. So this benefit, we want you to understand there's confidence and sustainability within the network. So we have an expansive college network that assures longevity of the Union College Benefit. All of our institutions that are in our network are vetted for best practices, and the students are going to work directly with the college once they're matched to a college themselves. So all the financial aid process, all the admissions, the academic advising, everything is done through the college themselves. So what do we offer our union members and their families? So there's over 165 programs now online with these deep tuition discounts. We also offer a very supportive and personal admissions experience. So you're going to work with a graduation team from the moment that you're matched with the college all the way up through graduation. You're going to have your own academic advisors, your own financial aid representatives, your own admissions team, as well as a transcript evaluation completed before you ever start classes. So you're going to know exactly how many classes you have left to take before you graduate, before you ever get started. You also have very robust student services online. So you're going to have career counseling, behavioral mental health counseling, academic counseling, financial aid, library services, accessibility and disability services as well, all to help you really navigate the challenge of returning to school. And like I said earlier, you have that flexibility. So you can go to school, you can take as little as one class at a time. Sorry about my dog. He's kind of up in my personal space right now, but you're gonna have you can take classes up to full time as well. So as little as one class at a time, up to 18 plus credits a semester if you would like. Like I said, it's 100% online. So students have two options. They can choose to go to school for that traditional 16-week format. So they take a handful of classes for that 16 weeks and really spread their learning out. Or students can choose to take one or two classes for 8 or 6 week terms. Be really concentrated on that material, and whenever that term is up, they move on to another set of classes. We also have multiple start dates a year. So about every 8 weeks, we're going to have a start date for you, the students. You don't really have to worry about the anxiety of getting everything done before the traditional fall or spring semester. About every 8 weeks, we have a start date for you. We also offer stackable credentials. So all of our certificates will stack on top of each other in a like program so that you can be one step closer to an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree. So for instance, if you do a certificate in cybersecurity and then you want to do a cyber certificate in cloud computing, they can stack on top of each other to be halfway to over halfway to an associate's degree. Then you can earn your associate's degree and you can stack a third certificate on top of that and be even closer to a bachelor's degree. So we want to make sure all of our programs can feed into each other as well. We also have a very strong commitment to military members and veterans. So all of our institutions are vetted by the Department of Education to be Gold Star military-friendly institutions. So that means not only do we offer the reduced tuition or that discount for our tuition fees, but we also make sure we have a military certifying official on campus that can help any veteran or military member access the full eligibility they're entitled to under the GI Bill and any like programs. Like I said earlier, we have flexible stackable programs and certificates. So we want to make sure all of our institutions offer an added level or an added layer of support to our military and veteran students. So we're going to have an additional layer of academic and career counseling, tutoring, and VA benefit counselor, and they're also going to look at any sort of military training that you may have, any JST or joint service transcript, to make sure that they can convert those into college credit for you as well. Okay. And then we have an additional network that's really invested in supporting veterans, especially as they transition from military to civilian life. So we're going to provide them job placement assistance, networking opportunities, and a few other different benefits as well. So who's in our EBS network of colleges? So students can choose from Pierce College, they're in Philadelphia, Rowan University in New Jersey, Houston Christian University in Houston, Texas, and Claremont Lincoln University in Claremont, California. All four of those schools offer up to 50% off tuition, depending on your degree level that you're seeking. And we also have Franklin University. They're out of Columbus, Ohio. Now, Franklin's a little bit different than the other four institutions because they offer something called a ULearn program. And what that ULearn program is, What that ULearn program is, it is unlimited associate's and bachelor level courses for no more than $5,250 per calendar year. So you can take 20 classes in a calendar year, but you will not pay more than $5,250. You're going to be charged that standard tuition rate until you hit that $5,250 threshold. And from there on, your bill is going to be zeroed out. Okay. Now, this also includes free textbooks at Franklin University. So that's only for undergraduate programs, associates and bachelor's level. There's over 30 programs that are offered through Franklin for that ULearn program. If you have more questions about it, I really want you to check out our website. It really deep dives what the program is, so we can assist you with that. Now, students, in order to use the ULearn program, they have to attend a 15-minute mandatory webinar just to get all the information, to make an informed decision to go to Franklin University for that ULearn program. It's an awesome, awesome deal for students. It's as close to free college as we could possibly get. So you can use any kind of funding sources to get to that $5,250 threshold, whether it is Pell Grant, internal scholarships, external scholarships, tuition reimbursement or assistance, tribal funding, or student loans, or a monthly payment plan. You can use any combination of that to get to that $5,250 threshold. If you do choose a payment plan option, Franklin University has deferred payment. So typically students would have to pay that $5,250 up front and then be able to take their classes. But Franklin says, hey, take your classes and then we'll talk about that $5,250 payment from your employer if you use employer tuition reimbursement or assistance. So what kind of programs do we offer? This is just a snapshot. Actually, you can tell it's outdated because we have listed 150 programs and we're officially at 166. So we have programs in business and finance, information technology, STEM courses, criminal justice, which is extremely popular, engineering programs, healthcare, the RN to BSN, medical coding, medical scribe, health information management. Those are very popular programs. We offer education programs at both the undergraduate and graduate level. Depending on your state, if you want to do a licensure track in education, meaning you would like to teach, that might be an option for you as well. And then we have kind of a smorgasbord of programs. We have social work, cannabis, psychology, human services. Again, this is just a snapshot. I definitely encourage you to check out our website so you can see all the different programs that we offer. And if you do not see your exact program, let us know, and then we'll go ahead and either find an institution that does offer that program or work with our current network partners to build a program if it's in need. So how do you get started? It's a very, very simple process. You're just going to go to our website or scan that QR code. You're going to fill out a request to match form, which you just put in your student demographic information, what program you're interested in, whether or not you have any sort of transfer of credits, you can guess on that, and if you're military affiliated. From there, we're going to match you with the college that we believe is going to be the best interest for you. And that college admissions team is going to reach out to you to discuss the details of your program, the tuition discount amount for your program, the total out-of-pocket cost, if any, for your program, transfer credit, and walk you through the whole admissions process if you decide to go that route. If you decide to go to Franklin University, you're going to attend a webinar too. So that there's 3.5 steps depending on what institution you want to attend. And here's just a snapshot of what the request to match form looks like. Again, it takes under 5 minutes to complete. You're going to put down your affiliation, which is AFGE, and then you're also going to put down the relationship to the member. So you either choose that you are the union member or a family member of the union member. And that's really it, guys. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any sort of questions. Thank you.